I'm sure you've been told at least once that crime is wrong, but what if it was actually good for you? Stick around for 5 reasons of why you should live a criminal lifestyle, even if you don't end up committing any real crimes. 1. You'll learn a bunch of helpful skills, like lockpicking, which is important just in case you have to get in or out of somewhere. Like if you lost your keys and you need to break into your house, there you go. Totally not if you have to break into someone else's house, that would be crazy. Another skill is talking to people. If you want to be a criminal, you have to know how to persuade people to see things from your point of view. This is useful when you want to get something from someone, like borrow a shirt from your sister, or to get out of trouble, like if your prof catches you skipping class. Like, why are they not in class either? Learning to be a criminal is also really useful for general self-defense. And I am not saying yes to guns. I want to make that very clear. But it is a scary world out there, and it's important to know how to defend yourself against those who may wish you harm. I mean, for me personally, I always find it a lot less scary to walk home when I have some sort of self-defense, like pepper spray or one of my little knives that I like to carry around. And never use, obviously. The final skill that I'll mention is climbing. To be a thief, you need to know how to climb buildings and hang from ceilings, obviously. But this is important to daily life too. Like, what if you randomly fell into a hole, or needed to climb a tree to look around your surroundings and find out where you are, or climb a building to escape a bear or something. It's also just really nice to have good upper body strength so you can show it off and beat people at pull-up contests and arm wrestling and stuff like that. Another reason why you should live a criminal lifestyle is because it really helps keep your space clean. Have you ever heard of minimalism? I'm sure you have, but being a criminal takes this to the next level. You have to be ready to grab your stuff and go at the drop of a hat, so only have the essentials. When you're a criminal, it's also really important to keep your stuff organized, because when you have to go out on the run real fast, you have to be able to grab exactly what you need and get out quickly. You don't have time to search your house for your lucky set of throwing knives, so if you aren't organized, then you might have to grab your least favorite set of throwing knives. That would be horrible. Another reason to be a criminal is because it makes healthy living a lot more fun. It makes exercise so much better, because you always have to be fit because you never know when you're going to be running from the cops. It's critical to eat healthier. Like, getting takeout is a big no-no, because what if the food is poisoned? You never know who's after you. You always have to cook from home and make your own food so you know what's in there. Lower your screen time. You can't be on social media too much because it leaves a big digital footprint, and that is not good for a criminal. Totally ignore this channel, it doesn't count.
Obviously.
Drinking water. It gives you more energy, and don't you always need more energy? Plus, going to the bathroom frequently is really useful because it gives you a chance to get up and go observe your surroundings as you go. Reason 4 is it improves mindfulness. Speaking about observing your surroundings, mindfulness is all about paying attention to your body and the things around you. This includes things like keeping an eye on the exits, so you always know your best route of escape. Learning the habits of those around you, so you know exactly what everyone is doing at all times and what their patterns are. People watch, to be aware of strangers around you and what their alignment is, like if they're lawful good, chaotic evil, etc., and to be aware if they might have an idea of wanting to cause you harm. And finally, internal awareness, so you are aware of your body at all times and know your limits. The 5th reason is that it just generally gives you more confidence. Like, one thing that I love that always makes me feel powerful and gives me a boost of confidence is knowing a secret that other people don't. So, like this, you know you're a criminal, and no one else knows that. So you have a little bit of power over them. You're also always prepared for the future, because you have to know things like what your next score is, and what's coming next in your life, whether people are trying to attack you or trap you. You always have to be prepared. You also have some degree of an alternate identity, and if you want more information on how alternate identities lead to more confidence, go check out this video next. Being a criminal is great, but there are 2 things to keep in mind. 1, you can't get paranoid, because if you're paranoid, then that's not really healthy. And the other thing to keep in mind is, I'm not saying you should just go around robbing banks. I'm just saying it's always good to be prepared. I mean, honestly, I myself am too law-abiding to do anything too against the law, like things bigger than jaywalking or stealing plates and food from my dining hall in college. But feeling like a criminal has actually helped me to improve myself and made me a lot happier, weirdly enough. So hopefully it'll help you too. Bye!